Hello everyone, my name is Vincent and thanks for tuning in at Vertiati. So in today's video, I'm going to uncover a new topic called water scarcity. Now, I want to know, what do people in today's society know about water scarcity? So, rather than me explaining it to you guys about what is water scarcity, I have actually walked around LA and asked 10 people what is water scarcity, and here are their thoughts.
Water scarcity is us not having enough water to sustain the environment.
It's not accessible to everyone. It's a necessity that everybody needs, but it's something that a lot of people don't have access to.
Is when there's not a lot of water.
Droughts and stuff, like where we have a lack of water, because water scarcity.
People not having enough water to survive off of.
The depletion of water throughout our planet.
There not being enough water to properly feed the environment around us.
There's a lack of water in a certain place or community, and not everybody can get access, or there's insufficient water to cover everybody's needs.
Where the water, it's not really clean, it's not really, good for the environment, all that stuff.
The main cause of water scarcity is water waste. People are not really using water for beneficial purposes.
Living in a place where there's low water to begin with, like a desert.
I would say humans. I think that a lot of our water problems probably have to relate to us and how we treat the earth. So if maybe we treat it better, then maybe we'd have a little bit more water.
I guess it's an opinion. Wherever you stand on it, we're taught to see it this way, but I like to look at it the other way. I don't know why. So I feel like maybe there isn't a water scarcity. Maybe we're just not looking for it like before. Like digging under. Maybe we're just drinking way too much water because we're being told that we need more and more and more and more. Like everything in our society is more and more and more. So obviously there's not going to be enough to go around for everybody.
I think that right now climate change is probably the most important issue with water scarcity. It's definitely making things worse, and it was already kind of a bad situation.
Us as humans destroying the environment, and just us not making water accessible to everybody.
Honestly, what I think of it is probably because what we have done to the environment, what we have caused, we probably, pollution and all that stuff, throw dirty stuff in the water, anything around it, they're just causing it,
I have no idea.
Climate change, pollution, human consumption.
People not being able to have access to water, drinking water, clean water to shower with all over the world.
Places that don't have water in their home faucets or their apartment faucets, or people can't shower or flush the toilet.
The Lake Mead is at its lowest level ever. Californians having to get water from the Colorado River instead of us sourcing our own water here.
Just the health of the ecology of the area, so plants and animals suffering from this. It affects green spaces a lot, which are very important on a number of levels.
I feel like it's people wasting water.
One problem is pollution, polluting the lakes and the rivers and the ocean. Another problem is people not respecting the aquifers that the water comes from. There's really no water conservation.
The stuff that we do almost every day, we eat, all that stuff, like I said, like it was the second question that I answered, almost as similar as that.
The inability to like access clean water in certain areas.
What's right. Do what's right for you, what works for you. You know, I can't impose, let's say like when it comes to religion, I can't impose religion on somebody else. Let's say if I'm a Christian and then a Jew and vice versa. So, I mean, you have your beliefs, then, you know, if you want to save water, save water. If you feel that there isn't water to save, then don't save water, you know? It's a pretty big planet. But I guess we have to be mindful of, you know, of those things, you know, to leave enough for the next person. So just be mindful, I guess, you know, all around. And don't judge if this guy's not saving water and I'm saving water.
I think to really implement water saving, like things that you could apply in your own home, as well as infrastructure for like water to get to places where there is water scarcity. You know, that.
That is a good question. I'm not 100% sure. I honestly don't know.
I don't know. The solutions are tough. I think like climate change is the big thing that we have to get our heads around. That it would be hard. Obviously, it's hard to impact that on the day-to-day. I think that more practically, the things I've just mentioned, yeah, just being conscious of it whenever you use it and not treating it like it is air that you breathe and it's going to constantly replenish itself.
We can maybe help the environment, you know, make sure it's clean, all that stuff. We don't do, you know, no bad stuff to it.
That's a good question. I think the best solution, well, one of the best solutions to solve water scarcity is more education in schools about water management, conservation. Start when the kids are young. That way they can build a more fundamental view that's healthy about conserving water.
Educating people, spreading information, talking about it, and having hope with the hopes that like more people will like be educated and take steps to improve it in the future.
What we could do now is recycling. I don't really think there's any going back, but I think that maybe if we recycle more of our resources, then we might be able to provide ways to clean the water properly and reuse it.
Thank you so much. And there you have it, guys. Hopefully at the end of this video, you guys now have a better understanding about today's topic. Now, before I let you go, I do have a final question to ask. So, based on what you already know and what you have learned in today's topic, my question is, in your definition, what is water scarcity? Now, don't forget to comment your answer down below, and as always, stay foolish, stay curious, but most of all, ask lots of questions. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and that's a wrap.